Right, this video is hammering through the wall, breaking through the time zone. So you'll understand that when you get into the video. It's another lecture from Graham Healy, Trade Canary Australia and New Zealand. Make certain you go onto our website to have a look at the basic education package. Okay, over and out. Right, good morning, it's Graham Healy from Trade Canary Australia and New Zealand. It's Friday the 18th of July, and on this caption here, this photograph we're looking at is a businessman smashing through the wall, and basically you can see the city behind that wall. Now, I've entitled today's lecture basically Hammering Through the Wall, Break Through the Time Zone. So what is the wall? And what is the time zone? So number one, we've got to go through various barriers when we're trading, stock market trading, and how do you get through those barriers without the stress involved? Now I'm going to show you how we take the stress away from hitting the wall. Some people say they're hitting the wall due to stress and all the rest of it. I'm going to show you how we determine by using Trade Canary software and the data analysis tool, the correct definition, or the definition of Trade Canary software, is a professional hedge fund analytical data processing tool. So it processes 11,800 companies on the New York Stock Exchange and millions of data points to bring you executive summaries of everything. Now, I was just having a talk today with the director of Trade Canary, the inventor actually of Trade Canary, the developer of Trade Canary, Eric, and basically our analysis, or even my analysis in coordination with what Eric is saying, is that this software reduces all that company data down to executive summaries. In fact, I paralleled it to, say, for instance, you were to engage a professional hedge fund trading broker. Now, those guys you'd be paying those guys $1,000 an hour to glean from them the trades, the information, all that sort of stuff. Trade Canary is like getting your own professional hedge fund manager in your back pocket at a fraction of the cost it would cost you to get the professionals. Now, I'm not to say that you do need some basic knowledge, and that basic knowledge I've got available on the website, Trade Canary Australia and New Zealand, and you can do a basic course for $75 a week, payments over 8 weeks, and then you've got lifetime access to the website, so you can keep going back and have a look at the videos and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so we're just going to move on from that, and there's Trade Canary's website, so don't forget Trade Canary Australia and New Zealand, and you want to book for the beginners course, just click on the Canary and you can book straight through there. You click on there and it will come up with choose a plan, and basically these 3 plans are the basic training, $500 up front, or $150 every 2 weeks, or $75 a week for a period of 8 weeks. Regarding the Trade Canary software, that's a big ticket item, I know. 8,390 Australian dollars for access to the software for 18 months, and thereafter that it reduces down to about 1,500 for 12 months. But we're working on payoff systems for that as well. But in the meantime, I suggest that you do a beginner's course, and that will give you a little bit of an insight into what level we're talking about when it comes to the stock market trading and what have you. Now, I'm going to bring up, where are we? Just one moment, please. We'll bring up Trade Canary for a start. I'll bring him over here. And I'll go to find opportunities. Now, don't worry about what I'm doing here. There's so much data available on Trade Canary. You've really got to do the basic course to start to understand it. But I see I hit the icon here, said find opportunities. What Trade Canary has done, Eric, he's a computer programmer by trade, and he's been a programmer for 30 odd years and stock market trader for 25. So there's all these pre-packaged trading strategies, and I'm not going to go into the full explanation of all this, but for you to, I'll just give you, an illustration. For you to go through most stock brokering firms and or groups that are actually selling you how to trade on the stock market, each particular canned strategy here, they will charge you $6,000 for each one of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There'll be about $48,000 worth of training there. So you go in and want to learn the blue line and red line strategy, that'll be $6,000. You want to learn the range strategy or the butterflies or the iron condors or the pin butterflies, that will be another $6,000. So with Trade Canary, you get all these strategies packaged at no extra cost. So, okay, to see the full length of this video, head over to Trade Canary Australia, New Zealand and join up our basic course. It's only $75 a week by 8 weeks. You get a 12-week course and then a lifetime membership to the website where you can have a look at all this education videos repeatedly till you get yourself up to speed. So Graham Healy over and out. We'll see you at the other side at the Trade Canary Australia, New Zealand website.